how to master Final Fantasy X early overdrive modes. And in this video, we're breaking down two specific overdrive modes we're focusing on today: Loner and Daredevil. Now, in my Master Final Fantasy X with early overdrive modes guide video, I mentioned that you can actually unlock Slayer, Warrior, Loner, and Daredevil all at once at the very beginning of the game. The moment the game starts and you fight your first enemies, literally at the start of the game, you can learn those four overdrive modes easily in the game. It may be a little bit time consuming for a couple of them, but you can absolutely learn those four modes early on in the game. But let's just say you don't want the hassle to learn them early on in the game. Let's say you've missed your opportunity. This is where you can pick up on these two Pacific Overdrive modes, Loner and Daredevil. Tidus is now in Besaid Temple. He's waking up in the middle of nowhere. He's like, what did I just say? In the middle of nowhere. In the middle of nowhere. He wakes up in the middle of nowhere. Help! Oh my God! Where am I? Once you enter the cutscene, you're gonna be greeted with 3 water-type fiends, and you're gonna have to fight them bad boys by yourself with Tidus. And all you have to do is knock out 2 of them. Once you knock out 2 of these fiends, the big one will show up.
The big one.
And this dude will hit you pretty much like a truck. So in order to survive this bad boy, you cannot lose this battle. You cannot lose this battle. All you have to do, you don't have to waste no potions. You don't have to freak out. Don't panic. Just guard twice. Press the triangle button. And once you do that, Tidus will swim away. He will run for his life. Run, Tidus. Run. And now he made it inside the temple, and this is also what we need to do. In this area, you want to look every corner, look on the lower floor and upper floors of treasure chests. They will contain potions. You're absolutely going to need them for the Daredevil. Once you've looked around all the areas and you've gotten all the treasure chests that contains the potions, go ahead and get your wither bouquet and get your flint so you can start the fire. But before you do that, save your game, because this learning Daredevil will be a challenge. Loner will be easy. Daredevil, shit, hard. Okay. Now you started the fire and you're greeted with this enemy. He like, we about to tear your ass up right now. I'm about to eat you alive, homie. Oh, you think so? Now, once you start this fight, here we can learn our overdrive mode first, Loner. And all you have to do is have 60 turns with Tidus, and he will unlock Loner mode very easily. Now, in order to survive this fight, guard. Make sure you guard constantly to mitigate the damage you receive from this enemy. He will do nothing but basic attack. Sometimes he will miss, but keep guarding. That's all you want to do. Now, to speed this process up faster, you want to make sure that you swap your weapon or armor, and by doing that, you will gain 2 additional turns while doing so. Then you're gonna rinse and repeat. Swap your weapon, you're gonna get another additional turn. Now at this point, you can't do it no more because you won't have an additional turn. On your last turn, you want to guard to mitigate the damage. So at that point, you should gain 3 turns every time you get one. So when it's your turn, you should have 3 turns, and then it'll be his turn to attack. Sometimes he may hit you, sometimes he may miss, but you get 3 turns. So 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. You will eventually unlock Loner Overdrive by having 60 turns, and that's it. Easy peasy. So if you missed it at the beginning, you can absolutely do it here. However, Daredevil is going to be a challenge. Now, you do not have to unlock these 2 modes right now, or you don't even have to do Daredevil right now, but this is how you unlock Daredevil at this point of the game if you want it right now. All you have to do is make sure Tidus's health is in critical, and it stays in critical every time he gets a turn. When he gets a turn while his HP is in critical, that counts towards the Daredevil, because Daredevil is an overdrive mode that increases your overdrive gauge when your HP is in critical, or should I say in yellow. Now you need to have with Tidus 170 turns to unlock this bad boy. And this is why I say this is very, very hard. because you only have a limited amount of potions. And by doing it right here, it is very, very difficult. And I won't be surprised if you guys say, I'm not unlocking this shit right here. You done lost your damn mind. This is diabolical. Yes, it is. Now, it's not absolutely necessary or required for you to unlock these modes here, or specifically Daredevil at this point, but it saves you hours of farming and learning other Overdrive modes later on down the road. So just make sure the same thing you did for the Loner, you want to do for the Daredevil, but instead of just having 60 turns overall for Daredevil, you have to have your HP in critical and stay in critical. And this is where you need to use your HP. The moment when your HP is really, really low, use your potion to fill yourself back up and just keep guarding. And once your HP is in critical, that is the points that you need to unlock that bad boy. Now, if this video helped you out in the slightest way and get you to understand a little bit of that and how to master the game, just leave your boy a like and comment and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos like this covering early Overdrive modes, tips and tricks. All right, I do this for fun. I love Final Fantasy X. It is probably one of my favorite RPGs, man. If you've been around on the channel, you know RPGs, turn-based is my thing, and Final Fantasy X is one of them bad boys. So I hope literally this video saves you a lot of time to make the decision if you want to learn Loner or Daredevil right now in Besaid Temple. Now, there are other ways that you can unlock those two later on down the road, probably in the next area. So if you don't want to unlock it here with Tidus by himself, you can wait until Riku shows up and do it with her if you wanted to. That way you have two people on the field instead of one. Just make sure Tidus's HP stays in critical and you'll be a-okay. But if you don't want to do it right there, then just wait a little bit later, and I'm going to show you another way how you can unlock Daredevil and Loner later on in the game. All right, so I hope this video helps you out. This is ThaRetroEra. Peace out. See you guys later on the channel, man. Peace.